Simon & Schuster Audio presents At Canaan's Edge, America in the King Years, 1965 to 68, by Taylor Branch, read by Leon Nixon and Janina Edwards. For Macy and Franklin, and for Diane Nash.
Introduction. Nonviolence is an orphan among democratic ideas. It has nearly vanished from public discourse, even though the most basic element of free government, the vote, has no other meaning. Every ballot is a piece of nonviolence, signifying hard-won consent to raise politics above firepower and bloody conquest. Such compacts work more or less securely in different lands. Nations gain strength from vote-based institutions in commerce and civil society, but the whole architecture of representative democracy springs from the handiwork of nonviolence. America's founders centered political responsibility in the citizens themselves. But nearly 2 centuries later, no one expected a largely invisible and dependent racial minority to ignite protests of steadfast courage, boycotts, sit-ins, freedom rides, jail marches, dramatized by stunning forbearance and equilibrium into the jaws of hatred. During the short career of Martin Luther King, Jr., between 1954 and 1968, the nonviolent civil rights movement lifted the patriotic spirit of the United States toward our defining national purpose. James Madison, arguing in 1788 to ratify the novel Constitution of the United States, called upon every votary of freedom to rest all our political experiments on the capacity of mankind for self-government. This revolutionary premise challenged the once universal hierarchy of rulers and subjects, along with its stubborn assumption that a populace needs discipline by superior force or authority. Madison also prescribed a bold commitment to the wisdom of citizens at large. This public trust surfaces in close elections, when it becomes more than a theoretical article of faith that the power of a great nation can turn on the last trickle of marginal voters to the polls. Without virtue in the people, wrote Madison, no theoretical checks, no form of government.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?